Primetime.
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 Primetime. That's the name.
Primetime.
Primetime.
What time is it? Showtime primetime.
It's XL Primetime, featuring Joe C.,
Why in the world am I sitting back and being quiet about this?
Matt Hayes,
Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
and Leon Searcy.
If you can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch.
Let's get it going. Let's get it going. The noon hour has hit. Jaguars back on the practice field earlier after a day off, and then a mock game tomorrow. And that's worth a Modelo Yellow, is it not, fellas? On a beautiful Thursday, a little steamy Thursday. I could use a cold cerveza right now. Yeah, let's get the party started. Make it feel like the weekend is arriving sooner than later. And we got a bunch to get into on the River City Railway. Thursday, we'll be telling you all about the beautiful rail cars and how you can tailgate in style a little bit later on. But fellas, I was telling Steve Griffin, our general manager, when we were walking in, that last week we had that overcast sky, that cool breeze. It wasn't bad at all. It's getting hot out there.
It's a little muggy.
Steamy.
I'm ready for you to bring your fan hat back out.
Nah, not yet. No, I got the towel. The towel is sufficient. Keeps me boundless, too, because you ain't, God forbid, they give us seats to sit in. We got to stand up the whole time while we're out there. So.
Now, your old line mate was standing up talking to Jaguars today, Tony Pacelli, and another good conversation. Got Trevor Lawrence on the drill tomorrow morning with Pross, so looking forward to that. And there's definitely energy around the football team. There's no question about it. And anything pop 30,000 feet view before we get into our XLP Big Three? Nothing crazy.
I got some big three news. Okay.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
sure you guys do too. But
All right.
yeah.
Okay. So we don't necessarily need to get right into it right away, but I just want to know if there was one 30,000 foot view that you were thinking about. I know there were a couple of media types that would like to have gotten 30,000 feet above it because they couldn't see it because on that third practice field.
Yeah, what's the deal with that, bro?
You got a wall of humanity in front of.
I mean, you want us to cover you or what? I mean, they started the camp right there in front of us where we could see it all. So I don't know what the deal is with.
Yeah,
it's hard to see.
A little bit of a bummer.
On.
Yeah, it was driving T-Rock a little crazy.
Yeah, me too.
But before we get into all that XLP Big Three, all that stuff, Brian Adams last night. When was the wake up call in O-Town this morning to get?
Oh no, I left after.
Okay, you did.
And I'll tell you what, the way Orlando's got it wired, man. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
You pull out of that. See, so we paid for like the parking at the garage, which is very smart.
Mm-hmm.
The garage is connected to the center.
Walk right in.
The Kia Center, and it was pouring.
Oh, okay.
So it was a very good move. Walk right in, walk right out, get in the car. It took us 5 minutes to get out of a packed garage. They just get you moving. And you take one left, go 100 yards, another left, and you are on the freeway. And you're on the actual Sun Pass freeway.
That's ideal.
There was zero traffic.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
No, that's
it was
pretty
good. And the concert was just phenomenal.
Well, it looked like you have front row seats.
So that's what I was explaining to you guys. So we're just sitting there, right? Pat Benatar comes on. She has a great show. It's fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pat Benatar was nice. I know.
With your best shot.
I kind of took it. No, she doesn't play that anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's kind of like a domestic violence kind of thing.
Oh,
so she doesn't play it anymore.
What
was that attached to it?
That's it. That's the reality of it, dude. Yes.
Well, golly,
she hasn't played it for a while now. Anyway,
we'll play it.
It's always something.
We're not afraid to play it at all.
Yeah.
So
it's an anthem of Matt Hayes.
There's like 20. It is an anthem. 25 minute break between sets, right? They're setting up the set, blah blah blah. So we're all just waiting there, and then so I'm explaining where I was. If you're thinking about the Orlando Magic court, the stage is on one end. Yeah. I was all the way on the other end, but we were in the first section, the first bottom section,
94 feet.
So it's like you're under the basket during a game.
Yeah.
So we were like that, right? And we're just sitting there, kind of like just chewing the fat, laughing and stuff. And all of a sudden, Brian Adams walks up, takes a few steps, and stands on this box. He goes, "What's up, Orlando?" And everybody's like, "What?"
The back entrance.
He was literally me to JJ away from me. And he started singing, and it was just like, wow, this is gonna be good.
Man crush, isn't he?
Yeah, of course. And he played a couple songs, and then he walked down, got up on stage, and boom, the concert started.
He sounded great.
Oh,
and he looked great.
67. He looks phenomenal. Yeah, phenomenal.
That's cool.
Now,
he
were
played
you
all
the
hits.
youngest Were you
I will say
average
that,
age?
no,
Were
it
you
was-
older?
We were probably the younglings there, no doubt about it. But
like we said, the blue hair, the white man overbite. It was ruling the.
it was still
the
good.
roost.
It was still nice. It was
Yeah.
nice. It was really a really good show, and it was great to see my brother and his wife. Yeah,
And
we
he
had
was
a good time.
celebrating his birthday, right?
Yeah, he was celebrating his birthday.
Okay, great. So
Drink
there'll be some
prices?
nostalgia.
Drink prices weren't bad.
Okay.
No different than like the Jacksonville Memorial Arena. Same kind of thing.
Very expensive.
I mean,
man.
how then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
same
mean-
kind of thing.
I
They've
mean,
they've
vodka cranberry is about 18.
Yeah.
they've actually reconfigured that arena since I was last there. Like we used to get like they had like these season tickets. They weren't season. It was like third season where you'd get like 16, 18 games.
Right. Just kind of like a bundle.
Yeah, and
Like
they had
we're
this
doing with
cool
the
little
Jags.
they had this cool little club called the Chase Club. It wasn't like club seats here,
Mhm.
but they were bigger seats, and you had access to a good bathroom, not like where everybody else goes, right?
Right.
So
Kinda
it was
like when
really
you go
cool,
into the-
and they kind of reconfigured it since then. But it's nice, very
Yeah.
nice stuff.
And by the way, they pack it for Magic.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Next time, I know Nick Anderson. I could have got you.
Bro. I mean,
Maybe
that's
maybe up
well.
one
Let me
level.
tell you this: there ain't no way he could have got me a better seat than what I had last night because
No,
I'm literally
you
me
never-
to JJ from
You,
Brian
you, know,
Adams.
you never know. You never know. If you ask, you'll know.
That's exactly right. Take
Backstage.
full advantage of that. So it reminds me,
There you
Matt,
go.
and you are like when you have that moment that you're not expecting, that's the coolest part of it. And this was a stadium concert moons ago, and it was Kenny Chesney opening up for Tim McGraw.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
kind of gives you an idea
Nice.
of Chesney when he was just on the climb. And so Chesney, he plays, and then Tim McGraw is the headliner, and the exact same thing you're talking about. We're in the Budweiser kind of little pit,
Mhm.
and right behind us was the whole sound stage.
Yeah.
And McGraw starts playing Tiny Dancer behind us.
Unreal.
Yeah. It's so
Yeah, it's like where they mixed the sound. There was like
It's
a
the
little
coolest
there was
damn
like a
thing.
little box behind that. And
Yeah.
He just walked right up, took like 4 steps, and grabbed the microphone, said, "What's up, Orlando?" And everybody's like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, and they go a little crazy. Which
Yeah.
is
We
pretty
will
neat.
have concert tickets to give away today.
Mhm. All right, now this is in Ocala, sir.
Yes. I mean, people talk about the O-Town of Orlando where Matt went, but this is the real O-Town.
This is the real
Sticks.
slow.
Rock the Country,
Okay.
August 28th and 29th. So keep listening today. We will give away a pair of tickets.
That means we kind of got a little blend of rock and country.
Who's
And I'll
playing
give you
there?
all the best restaurants to go to.
Excellent.
Who's
There's
playing
about
there,
2.
by the way?
I believe what's his name from The Voice?
The
Yeah.
Voice. We got Ruben. Do we have?
Ruben Studdard?
No, it's American Idol. American Idol.
No, I'll look
Daughtry?
it up. Hold
No,
on.
Daughtry's American
Oh,
Idol
a
too.
country singer.
Yeah, Daughtry was a little rock and roll.
I'll give you a restaurant, Flying Boat, Ocala.
Okay.
It's a good one. It's a really good restaurant. Actually.
What kind is it? Seafood?
No, it's
Why am I drawing a
just-
blank on
it's just regular
Adam
food.
Lambert?
Oh, okay.
Really good.
No.
That's also American Idol, Adam Lambert.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of American
I think
Idol.
he was with
Jason
Queensland.
Aiken.
Aldean.
Jason
Oh.
Aldean will
Blake
be there?
Shelton. Blake Shelton.
Jason
Blake-
Aldean's going to be in Ocala?
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're talking The Voice.
Where
Yeah.
is it like at the
No,
Horse Center?
actually,
Where is
I
it?
just clicked on the Ocala one, so it's going to be Blake Shelton, Brooks and Dunn, John Party, a bunch of people, man. Hudson Westbrook, I don't know him.
Is it at the horse place? Is that where it is?
It is.
So it's in
Yeah.
like the rodeo area.
There's a lot of different horse places in Ocala. It's
Well, like
not
the-
the one
like the
you're
fancy
thinking
one.
of. You're probably thinking of the one like in town.
Like the
It's a little bit
Equestrian.
outside of
well,
town.
west. I'm thinking of the equestrian thing, the one west of the interstate with the fancy restaurants. and-
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if it's there. WEC
Okay.
or whatever. It's
Yeah,
But
called.
we
West.
got
Yeah,
Blake,
yeah.
Brooks and Dunn.
That's good enough for me. Blake Shelton and Brooks and Dunn
Who
on
else?
there.
Who?
John Party,
Uh-huh.
who sings
Love Party.
yeah.
He's a good. He's
Who
a
was
good.
a little tipsy on the air with Hamilton Heels about what,
Exactly.
4 years ago?
Yes.
He's a good friend of the
Yeah.
boats.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
he performed here for the Players.
Yeah.
He was actually hitting on TD and Lauren Brooks
He didn't want to hang
during
up.
the interview.
Yeah. He did not want to hang up. That's for sure. Because I got time, man. I got another cold beer. All right. So you guys stick
Not that
around
there's
for that.
anything wrong with that, of course.
No, he was just doing an interview with a cold one. All right, so let's get into our XLP Big Three. We've got tickets to give away, so stick around for that. Don't forget River City Railway bringing you today's show, and you really need to lock in on what you can do in style to tailgate for this season with your Jacksonville Jaguars. You got 6 home games. You got an opportunity to basically railgate instead of tailgate, full-size rail cars with AC, flat screen TVs, and you can just hit the horn and hear it, man. private restrooms, outdoor entertaining space, your own parking pass, everything you need for a perfect game day. And you need to get them while they last for a game for the season, whatever it is. Make sure you check it out. Food and drink is all included. Make it unforgettable. Visit rivercityrailway.com.
I have a quick question about trains, and maybe our texters can help me with this. In the new neighborhood I live in, there is a train.
Right.
I guess there's a train track by Phillips. I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it's right outside of my complex.
So you think it's right there.
But it never is. But my question is, why the hell at 5 in the morning do these trains have to, like, let off their horn
baby.
constantly?
Commerce.
Like, I feel like they're trolling us. There's no reason for a train just rolling through town to just have to let off its horn. It's just waking us up.
If he's going through a stop, he's got to.
Do they have to do that when they go through every stop?
Yeah. And the railroad people will let us know, but it's the law. So are you on Bay Meadows?
No, I'm sort of in between Bay Meadows and Phillips.
Okay.
It's like Prominence Park-ish area.
okay.
Something weird going on back there.
Okay, so
it's like a nature preserve back
because
there.
you got to get over there on Phillips, and there is a yard right there on Bowden, right here on Bowden, where they unload.
Okay, then maybe it's connected.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
a big
sure.
deal.
But
So
it's like clockwork, 3 a.m.
So you just imagine they're coming down, they're crossing Sunbeam and Shad and Bay Meadows and University.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they're making some noise.
Lots.
It is XL Primetime. Let's just keep that whistle going on a River City Railway Thursday.
From the Sutherland Lawn and Landscape Studio, XL Primetime.
There he is.
Dan Hickett.
Joe Hollywood.
Mr. Big Shot.
Jeff Prosser.
I'm a teacher. All I need are minds for molding.
They are The Drill. Mornings on 1010XL.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Hey, this is Tony from Tony D's New York Pizza. You believe I've been making pizza here in Jacksonville for over 20 years? Thanks for the support and good times. We appreciate your business, and we're looking forward to another 20 years. Come out and see us at Tony D's New York Pizza, Bay Meadows and 295.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
He used to lay the lumber on the field.
No, I'm not a quarterback, but I like eating quarterbacks for breakfast.
Now he lays his opinions on Jaguars Today. Tom McManus. Fridays on 1010XL. Opened by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors.
If you've been dealing with backups, strange smells, or soggy spots in the yard, your septic system is trying to tell you something. This month, save $500 on a new septic system installation from Duck Duck Rooter. As the only master septic contractor in Northeast Florida, we'll handle everything, from the required permits and inspections to the complete installation. Stop hoping. Start fresh. When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com. Financing is available.
Renovations are underway at the golf club at Southampton, but that doesn't mean you still can't come out and hone your game. The practice facility is open Tuesday through Sunday with a great membership offer to work on your game year-round. Log on to golfsouthampton.com or check out their Facebook page. Work on your tee game, iron play, shots around the green, and of course your putting. It's all there and a great way to stay fresh until they unveil fresh new greens in October. Check it all out at the golf club at Southampton. Call 287-PLAY.
Birthdays, anniversaries, and graduations happen year-round. That's why it's good to have Kuhn Flowers on hand to send that floral arrangement with a simple click, call, or showroom visit. Make Kuhn Flowers your go-to when you need to send your love.
Do you have numbness and tingling in your fingers, or wake up at night and have to shake your hand? Hi, I'm Dr. George Bari, and at Bari Orthopedics, we have a myriad of treatments that can possibly help you. If you have numbness and tingling, you may have carpal tunnel. You have cortisone injections, PRP injections, and shockwave therapy that may help treat the numbness and tingling that you have. We also treat it surgically with endoscopic carpal tunnel release, a 2-centimeter incision that will release the nerve and have you back at work and doing what you want to do in life in no time. If you have numbness and tingling in your hand, give us a call at Bari Orthopedics or log on at BariOrthopedics.com.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long, drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
When the sun goes down on my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns blue.
Thursdays on XL Primetime are on track with River City Railway. Give your guests an experience they'll never forget. Visit rivercityrailway.com and reserve your rail car today.
You can include a little Brooks and Dunn on your playlist if you're tailgating and hanging out with the beautiful rail car steps away from the stadium. And Brooks and Dunn will be part of that Rockin' Country show. The full name of it again, JJ? It is just Rockin' Country?
Rock the Country.
Rock the Country in Ocala.
It's at the Florida Horse Park. Which one is that, JJ?
That is... I don't think that's in WEC, but it's close. I think it's right around that area. You know, once you get past 200, there's just like a ton of horse farm areas. But it's basically just a big field. That's what it's going to be.
Well, Harley, our boss man, he knew that Blake Shelton was with the voice, and he was ready to go.
The only reason I knew that is because Frank Franchi said it the other day that Blake Shelton was on that show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, Leon, are you familiar with this song?
I am not.
Okay.
But I want to ask you a question. Okay, is this storytelling, or is this just something that he experienced that he wrote down and sang?
Oh, I think it's both. It's always a combination.
Okay, a little combination of both.
Did you know that the guys in Nashville who have the biggest houses, Leon, are actually the songwriters?
Oh, really?
Not necessarily the artists. Because you make so much more money, like if it's your song that you wrote, as opposed to you sing this song.
Record labels are savages.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Brooks and Dunn didn't write this. I actually don't know, but
no, but it's funny. That's why I'm rooting for the son-in-law. He would really move up in the power rankings if he could write him a song that they would record, which would just be fantastic. Little Joey McCarrick, come on, man. But he likes writing a bunch of different things, and those dudes, once they get it rolling, like this one guy was with Kenny Chesney, and he just bangs out a song like it's nothing. Gary from Rascal Flatts is rolling down the highway talking to C Daddy. It's just banging out a song. It's just crazy how good they are once they get a feel for it.
Now, have you heard Boot, Scoot, and Boogie, Leon?
Boot, Scoot, and Boogie.
Probably have. I go flying down that highway to that hideaway, stuck out in the woods to do the boot, scoot, boogie.
That's all they do in Ocala. Everybody just boot,
You know who
scoot,
loves
boogie.
Brooks and Dunn?
Me.
You know who really loves Brooks and Dunn?
Let's hear it.
Hacker.
What?
Loves
No way.
Brooks and Dunn.
Actually,
How do you know
You know who
that?
else? He loves Travis Tritt, too.
That I know, but I didn't know he had.
He loves Brooks and Dunn.
All I know is that Big Surse, I'm picturing him in a saloon. You could holster up some cowboy boots with some
whiskey,
silver wingtips on them. Yeah.
I might pay to see watch Hack do the boot, scoot, boogie.
I don't know if that is possible, honestly.
Hey, man, I'll do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thanks to Awaken 180, I'm now able to boot, scoot, boogie.
I'll boot and scoot.
Before, I would have never thought about doing that.
All right, XLP Big 3. Let's get to it, Big Sirs. We're going to go 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, I guess we'll go 3, 2, 1.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. I'm going to go with the guy that you interviewed today.
Mm-hmm.
Rodriguez.
Yes,
All
yes,
right?
yes.
Had a good practice, downhill player. I think it's going to be a nice 1-2 punch with him and Tootin.
Mm-hmm.
Physical runner. Man, I'm talking about he finishes plays, finishes runs, that kind of stuff. We need
Noticeable,
that.
Isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. So, yeah, I would give. He would be my number 3. The way I think he played, because I'm not sure if the other day I know he was at practice, but I'm not sure if he got any reps. So I'm not sure if they're monitoring how many balls and carries he's getting, something like that. Maybe a little bit, whatever. But it was good to see him out there today get after it.
Yeah, with that foot injury and first day of pads was what? That was Monday. He was noticeable.
He was.
And then the day off, like you said, Tuesday was a little light in terms of his participation. All right, Matty, number 3.
So number 3 is, I mean, we've kind of been harping on this now for a while. Number 3, I'm going to do the collective. It's the secondary, man. I am more impressed by them each day.
Yeah, which is good to hear.
And the way those guys work, and the way Matthew, is it Araujo?
It's Araujo.
Araujo.
Yeah, and I like Araujo a lot.
The way he works them, man.
Yeah.
He presses them.
And by the way, there are 2 guys back there, 2 coaches. He's the assistant that was able to come over from the Miami Dolphins. And so we need to give both of them love. But bottom line is, Araujo has already been mentioned as having a little more of an impact.
Let me say something.
He was the coach we was by watching the drill.
We were watching secondary. Let me tell you, somebody's doing something because it's almost night and day better, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and they just, every single practice, I'm like, okay. Like, I haven't seen a bad day from the secondary yet.
Mm-mm.
Now, when the joints start, might be a little different.
Right.
But at the very least, I mean, you're seeing consistency every single day from that group.
It's what we keep talking about, the fact that the play sheet, the defense is familiar with. They've seen the same guys. They see a lot of formations and shifts and so on, and they have a better idea. But the balls that are being picked off, and guys like Antonio Johnson yesterday picking off a ball, and then today, let me just go back, and he'll be my number 3, 29, Eric Murray with a pick, and then Preston Hodge, number 26, was able to make a pick today. And so Preston Hodge is just another guy trying to stand out. But if you were the PA announcer, it would simply say, Nick with another pick. And this time it was number 26, picking him off. Nick Mullins is just not.
Maybe he's trying to get every DB involved.
Maybe.
Team player.
But
he's pacing himself.
He is that way. He's getting them all involved, that's for sure. And so the latest was Preston Hodge was able to step in front of one of them today. And so just kind of following along that secondary
equal
theme.
Opportunity.
Oh, he's a fender. Yeah.
I didn't say offender, you did.
Yeah. But looking around, you have a lot of guys with their hands on the football. They're sticky when it comes to covering the receivers. And this is just another dude in Preston Hodge trying to be noticed. Jalen Husky was mentioned by Tony Vaselli on Jaguars today. He's another guy in that safety room that's trying to do more, to be noticed, to figure out exactly where his spot is. We've mentioned Jabbar Muhammad a bunch, and this is behind the Monterics, the Jarians, and Travis has made plays, but he just hasn't necessarily had too many on his side being thrown his way. All right, number 2.
Number 2, I'm going to say the offensive line. You know, the jigsaw puzzle we call the offensive line.
Yeah.
The one thing that stayed consistent is Anton, but everybody else is getting opportunities to play guard, tackle. Walker Little, I think he's a better guard, maybe.
You do?
I think he may be, but I think he feels more comfortable at tackle. I mean, I'm just basing on what I saw last year when they put him at guard. Comparable to, but he feels comfortable at right. So it's going to be very interesting when Van Lanen comes back, what they're going to do, who's going to play right, who's because we can't depend on McCarry.
Not right now, and it doesn't mean that he won't be available.
Doesn't mean he won't be available, but he's missing a lot of reps.
He really is.
He's missing
a lot of reps. And Wyatt Milam's taking advantage of it. Walker's taking advantage of it. And the other thing that Gerald Ingram, I want you to jump on this before we get off of this one. Coach Ingram said it on Both Sides of the Ball podcast. You guys can find it on our 1010XL social channels. But the T&E game that you refer to all the time, it's when the tackle in the end, and you can explain it.
Yeah.
But he said that's one reason why he likes Walker at that guard spot, to handle that speed when they run those games.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I don't trust him on the aisle on the left side, but on the right side, yeah, he's got.
And he's even talking about him at guard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because of the T&E.
The TE game. Well, actually, the TE game is this. Okay, so you got the guard's got a 3 technique on. A guy right on his. If he's a right guard.
Yeah.
He's got a guy on his right shoulder. All right, he's got a defensive tackle on his right shoulder. All right, and the tackle has an end on outside his right shoulder. When they run the TE stunt, the tackle comes inside the guard, and then the end steps and loops around. So the whole, the combination between the guard and the tackle has to be efficient enough to stop it. It starts with the guard, though. You can't give up penetration on that type of thing to allow the tackle to, because I will always scream gap. See, I had seen it so much when I come to a game. If I knew it was coming, I would already tell my guard, I say, hey, watch the game. Because you're in tight now, and you're both in tight. So I watch so much film that I can pick it up.
Because, Matt, that's why I love that Coach Ingram brought that up. Because you got to combat that. Yeah. And you do need a guy with some athleticism at that guard spot.
Which is why, I mean, if you take this to the Jaguars, which is why if you've got Trayvon Walker inside, he can blow up that interior move.
Yeah.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
And then you've got a clean edge off it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can force them to double team by blowing it up.
Yeah, because the more athletic players on the offensive line are usually the tackles, not the guards.
Right.
Yeah. So
plus, I heard Walker Little at right tackle today got completely punked by.
Come on, man! Like you're stealing my thunder.
Okay,
you're stealing my thunder, man.
Here comes number 2.
Golly.
Is that number 2 or number 1?
All right, it's number 2. It's gonna be number 2 now since he's almost stole my thunder.
I didn't know. I was like, since we're talking about Walker Little, we might as well bring it up.
Yeah.
So, first off, this has nothing to do with number 2, but I just want to say I do love the fact that at every point, at every single camp we've seen him here, Anton Harrison, you can just see he's like, all right, I'm done. I'm done.
Well,
I'm done doing this. He's tired. He don't want to do it anymore.
I thought he looked 1,000% better today.
He was
compared
still a little
to Tuesday.
like, look at Leon. He was definitely still a little like, all right, it's hot. I don't want to be here, man.
But I thought he looked better today.
Yeah, he just has that mannerism that like he doesn't want to be there
at all.
If I was one of the coach's assistants, I'd be in this area all day. You tired? You hot? What's wrong? You want to give up? I really would.
But he's still
so mentally he would get what I'm saying.
But he's still putting together nice reps. He's still doing that.
Yeah.
So it's just like in between reps.
The Fred Johnson gene.
I'm telling you, in between reps he looks like Fred Johnson. He absolutely does. Absolutely. So my number 2 is finally one of those young edges. He's making an impact.
Yeah.
Zach Durfee had a good day today.
He did.
So there was at one point during team.
Okay, so we're both there. All right, we got it, both of us.
When Trevor Lawrence threw a deep ball to Brian Thomas, perfectly thrown ball, touchdown, great. Never would have happened in the game because Zach Durfee just absolutely blew by Walker Little.
Yeah.
And he was at Trevor when Trevor was holding the ball, and he just ducked and went under, and then Trevor threw it.
Yeah.
Would have been a sack. And that just wasn't the only time Zach Durfee looked. He looked like he knew what he was doing, like for the first time. Like Leon was saying a couple days ago, he looks lost out there, man. He's missing things. But he looked like he was, all right, I'm starting to understand this now. The light's starting to come on.
It'll be that quick assault pass rush because he's not the biggest dude.
He's a long dude.
Yeah.
He's 6'5", 250? But he's long, and he's one of those bend guys, too.
All right, real quick, let's hit the top.
Well, number 1 is the DBs. Listen, in my whole entire lifetime, I've never watched DB drills ever, all right? And I'm down there, and I'm watching the coach get after him, watching these guys. And these some big dudes, bro. I mean, these DBs look Brown, and Jerry and Jones and all them cats, Murray and Johnson. Those some big cats, bro.
Yeah.
And they get after it. The coach stays on to get at it. Then I was watching them in practice, man. Professionals, active hands, jumping ability, man. I like you say, I have not seen them have a bad day.
No, not one bad day.
I hope they keep coming.
I don't want it to be jag on jag because we got some talent too on the offensive side.
Right.
So when we get those when we got the Panthers and the Bucks of the world coming here and we see the same thing.
Like when we see
got something legit.
Ted McMillan going up against Buster or whoever, that's going to be nice to find out.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I think the only time I saw them make a mistake in camp is when training camp Trammell literally turned around Jordan Lewis in that goal line move, which was good on him. Like, good on him. My one is going to be kind of lead into your interview today. I really like how Chris Rodriguez looks. Like, he's a pile mover. There's no doubt about that. again, let's see what happens when the joints arrive.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's see what happens when he plays, a series or two with the ones in preseason, if he does. But yeah, I mean it's exciting to see a big back like that.
And the best
they haven't had a big back like that since when?
It's been
a minute.
Yeah. You might have to I want you to think about that.
Like a legit 235, 240 guy.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to go back in time. And then real quick.
His legs.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Might.
And he's going to come in hungry too.
Yeah.
I'll make that point a little bit later on. But real quick, my number one is now I got guys walking over to me going, number 19. Number 19. Matt did it today. Josh Cameron. I mean, that dude, I'm telling you, he is making plays. And so he's a guy that I do believe makes the roster. I believe 18 and 19 both do.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know whether that'll happen, but that's what I am thinking and feeling.
So you're thinking that Travis Hunter will be a corner then? He's going to be counted as a corner.
As much as he possibly can be.
Huh.
But number 19, I'm predicting will, if they don't both make it, he's the return guy. Because they're going to take that out of Parker Washington's hands if they can. All right, you guys jump in 641-1010. Some thoughts on what you're thinking about your Jaguars just a little over a week away from playing their first exhibition game.
XL Primetime from the Sutherland Lawn and Landscape Studio.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Hacker here for Cornerstone Interior Solutions. If your AC is working overtime every summer, your insulation may be the problem. Homeowners and builders across Northeast Florida are calling Cornerstone to upgrade to spray foam insulation. It seals homes, crawl spaces, garages, blocking in cool air and blocking out heat. So your home stays cooler, your system runs easier, and your energy bills stay under control. Don't wait for peak heat. Visit CornerstoneInteriorSolutions.com.
Hey, Hicken here. Summer air should feel fresh, not full of dust, allergens, and whatever Florida critter has been crawling around your ducts this year. Sounds gross, right? Well, it is. And your air ducts are the lungs of your home. If they're dirty, you're breathing that every day. That's where Zero Res comes in. Guys, just because you can't see in there doesn't mean you can avoid it. This month only, take $100 off air duct cleaning. That's cleaner air, better efficiency, and a fresher home guaranteed. Call 287-5727 or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com and ask for the 1010XL special.
Open early and open late. Dailies is always there, making things easy for you to cruise in and cruise out. So hit Dailies Cold Case the next time you're craving a cold one. Bud Light by the case, plus plenty of singles to choose from. Corona to the King of Beers to Stella or a Natty. They're all cold at Dailies.
At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, care starts with listening, one-on-one consultations, clear answers, and a plan built around you. Our orthopedic surgeons, sports medicine physicians, and rehabilitation specialists work together to treat injuries, manage chronic pain, and restore strength and mobility. From your first check-in to your personalized treatment plan, everything is designed to help you move forward with confidence. Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville. Expert care, improving lives.
Need or want cash? Beaches Jewelry and Pawn has cash available. Ready to buy guitars, surfboards, jewelry, firearms, tools, and especially gold. They need it all, selling or pawning. Get cash on the spot at Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
In this age of globalization, we've learned that bigger isn't always better. Ever tried to get phone help from a big corporation? From a real person? Good luck. That is what's so nice about Mike Merritt's Heating and Air. Unlike publicly traded conglomerates with headquarters in faraway cities, Mike Merritt's Heating and Air remains family-owned and operated by Mike, your neighbor. Mike Merritt has delivered hometown service, integrity, and pricing for generations. The big guys incentivize their techs to sell you new equipment. Mike's team emphasizes repair first. We only sell you equipment if your current equipment is worn out and beyond repair. And let's be honest about price. Small operations without much overhead can sometimes lowball your job, but you can't trust just anyone with a truck. They may be here today and gone tomorrow. Mike Merritt has been keeping North Florida cool for more than 3 decades. That's experience and dedication you can count on. Call today or see us on the web.
Florida license number CAC 050384.
Hello, this is Father Nicholas Lowe, and I want to talk to you about enjoying your life.
So often we can go through life trying to make a living instead of making a life. Yes, it's good to be goal-oriented, but let me encourage you today that our days are numbered. We're not promised tomorrow, so go out and take time to be with your family. You'll always have your work, but you won't always have your family.
To hear more inspirational messages by Reverend Dr. Nicholas Lowe, please visit our website at stjohnthedivine.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
A man with a big cigar was getting into his car. I stopped and I waited for him to back up. But from out of nowhere, a Mercedes-Benz came cruising up and whipped right in some beach somewhere.
Thursdays on XL Primetime are on track with River City Railway. Give your guests an experience they'll never forget. Visit rivercityrailway.com and reserve your rail card today.
They got it going on. River City Railway with those rail cars just steps away from the stadium. Everything is included, food and drink. You got your own private restroom, parking pass, big screen TVs inside your own personal rail car, all the entertainment space outside. Take advantage of it. Not just tailgate, railgate in style. Check out rivercityrailway.com. Fire up a phone call or log on, and you can even set up a little tour. I do love Blake Shelton with the lyrics that he had. Some foreign car driving dude with a road rage attitude. Like, it's genius, man. Okay, some beach. It's genius. JJ, I don't know if there's a beach anywhere in SoCal.
There's not.
But let's act like there is, and let's give a ticket. Let's make somebody happy.
A pair of tickets to Rock the Country, and he will be there. Blake Shelton will be there in Ocala live August 28th and 29th. Get your tickets now at rockthecountry.com or be caller number 4 right now, 641-1010, and I will hook you up.
And that was early, Blake Shelton.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Youngster.
Definitely good stuff. All right. So we cranked out our XLP Big Three, and we've got the Jaguar training camp on the brain. We got some college football that we need to work our way towards coming up here in just a second. But that mock game tomorrow, Big Sirs, they went from, half pads today to full pads tomorrow. What do you expect when you have that mock game?
Well, I mean, you're going to game plan, all right? So, I mean, offense side, defense side, going to game plan. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be sharing each other's information like they probably do for practice and stuff like that.
Yes.
So, yeah, you're going to be put in a game time situation. You know, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a clock. Referees will be out there. You're going to get in the huddle break. It's going to be nothing like practice. Everybody else is going to be on the side. They're going to call penalties, holdings, and all that other kind of stuff in the game. And then it'll be a lot of players. First opportunity, especially the younger guys, first opportunity to game time experience.
Right.
So so I'm not sure if they're not going to go game speed, but I expect the intensity to be ramped up a little bit.
I would think so too.
It'll be a little more than thud too.
It'll be more than thud. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you, Matt, because thud, thump, whatever, but they're not going to take them to the ground. At least I don't think.
No, they're not taking them to the ground. But you're going to
there will be guys going to the ground.
There's going to be some collisions now, like. The guards and tackles coming off on linebackers. Ain't gonna be no pulling up this time.
Yeah, it's because you need to identify guys right now that can fly to the football, do what they're supposed to do, and finish. And you don't have enough opportunity to hit nearly as much now, and I understand it because you're protecting, you're guarding against injury because it's the last thing you want to see happen to any of your key guys. But you still gotta have some contact.
It's gonna be full speed, no knockdown.
Yeah.
Which I don't.
But there will be full speed then.
There will be knockdowns.
It's gonna be coaches upset because these guys gonna go full speed against them. Yeah.
Yeah. Guys will definitely be on the ground.
Yeah, they will be on the ground. Absolutely.
And invariably,
if you got to take that shot, take it.
You've got either I got to turn some coaches' heads rookie, or maybe longer in the tooth later in his years, football player that may think he's going to get cut. He's got to turn some heads. You always got to guard against that just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, because, 12, 13 personnel, your nose might get whammed by the tight end. And if he just happens to fall, he falls. The hell with him. I'm just saying. And then there probably going to be twist games. Going to be TTs, ETs, 3-man stunts, and all that kind of stuff. Stuff you're going to see in the game.
Yeah.
You can't water it down.
There's going to be a fight or two.
I hope so. We ain't seen one yet.
Yeah.
Long overdue.
Dickerson's going to start a fight at some point.
That's
You think he'll be the one?
Of course he will.
Okay. It's LaQuint.
He's a
it's
bad man.
Branson. It's
Quint
Dickerson.
Quint may start one too. Yeah.
LaQuint's going. I'm just telling you, he's going to take somebody's ribs.
I think
you don't think it'll be Walker Little?
I think Dickerson's
I don't have that
1-1.
good feeling about that.
Not really.
Those are the odds for Dickerson, 1-1. No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And by the way, Dickerson is another great success story that has proven, even like Logg would brag on him quite a bit, Jeff Lageman, on first and second down, how he was able to work his way into a key role.
They needed a guy for 10, 15, or maybe more at some point plays, and he was perfect.
Yes, exactly. And we are seeing, like we said, the interior
hustles,
pass rush.
Yeah.
They want that to be a little bit better, but they were buttoning it up against the run pretty dang well, and he was one of the reasons why they were able to do that. Devon Hamilton, one of the other reasons, of course. He is a big man that's hard to get off of his spot.
Right. I was going to say, like, to be fair with Dickerson, like, you got his arms and his physique, you're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't happening, and people will back down from you, okay? That's a big man.
But it's so funny. This is a good exercise.
We're all man's men.
Yeah,
here, right?
believe me, that's a big dude.
And I'm sure you guys will be able to add to this, but let's just do the 10-10 take real quick because it's popping to my mind basically all the names that we're now a little more familiar with.
10-10.
10-10 take.
Now, Josie's 10-10 take, served up by Wingstop. Can't stop Wingstop.
You got ball tonight, ladies and gentlemen, okay? You've got Carson back under center. And you are going to be so fired up. Just hit wingstop.com and get you some good wings as you watch the first bit of football that will carry us all the way into February, which is just awesome. Did we say every Thursday, right? All the way into February?
Savor it, gentlemen.
All the way to February.
Savor it.
Every single Thursday is going to be football.
Oh, so awesome.
Don't take any of it for granted.
No, because it flies.
Not even the Cardinals tonight.
No, I'm watching.
Yeah. Exactly.
Carson Beck starting.
Yes.
For your Arizona Cardinals. For JP Chadrick's
That's
Arizona.
my quarterback.
Arizona's Cardinals.
JP's.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, I already
JP's
told
team
him.
now, man.
I walked it to JP today, and I'm like, 1.5 points. What do you think? Should I take them? And he just looked at me like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, they're favored. Your Cards are favored tonight. He's just laughed. I'm so happy for him.
You think Sorsby's making that bet tonight?
He might be. He might be looking at it. All right, so real quick, the 10-10 take. When you think of the guys that we have just named, guys at the bottom of the roster that have made plays, like guys, just think about this, fellas. Danny Strigo, BJ Green, Matt Dickerson. You can go down the line with guys that have come basically out of nowhere. You can throw Cole Van Lannon into that conversation. Guys that were either undrafted at the back half of the draft, LaQuint Allen, guys in the 7th round, Buster Brown, a 7th round draft pick. All these guys that were way, way down on a lot of people's draft boards that have made contributions. I don't think any of us would have been rattling off too many undrafted or 7th round draft picks making plays. And it's plentiful in terms of the guys on this roster that are contributing that were lower round draft.
Coaching matters, bro. As much as the first round is star-studded and everybody wants to gloss over guys in the first round. I was the first round. The meat and potatoes of your team is between 3 to 5. And if you can get a 6 and a 7 on your team to contribute, that's masterful.
Right.
Absolutely masterful.
And we can talk about the guys that may make it as 6th-round draft picks coming up this year. Those types of guys. So they are retooling this roster in a major way. Let's get to some college football coming up. We've got some, just stick around. The ukulele is going to fire up.
XL Primetime from the Sutherland Lawn and Landscape Studio. Transforming outdoor spaces, elevating everyday living. It's 3 wide for the win.
He's going to have a chance to win this race.
Sunday at Iowa Speedway.
Side-by-side battle to the finish.
Powered by the Plumbers and Pipefitters Local Union 234 on Jacksonville's voice of NASCAR. 1010 XL.
Jaguars fans, grab your passport. Open and fund a new Everbank Performance account for your chance to win the Everbank London Getaway Experience. One winner gets round-trip airfare for 2, 4 nights hotel, and 2 tickets to the Jags game in London this October. Start your journey today at everbank.com/London. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents of the 50 United States and D.C. 18 and older. Entry period from 6/29 to 8/27/26. Get official rules and details at everbank.com/London Rules. Sponsor and administrator, Everbank N.A. Member FDIC.
You know, it's funny. Most of us don't think about our water heater until it's too late. So here's a little bonus from our friends at Duck Duck Rooter. During August, when you schedule any plumbing service, they'll include a free water heater inspection while they're already at your home. No pressure, no gimmicks. Just honest advice from a company that's built its reputation on doing things the right way. That's the Duck Duck standard. When you're stuck, call Duck Duck Rooter. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Insurance companies have teams of lawyers working to protect their bottom line. I'm Chris Campione of Campione Law, and you deserve someone just as focused on protecting your bottom line. We go head-to-head with insurance companies every day, and they know our name. Giving you peace of mind and delivering results is our job. With no fees unless we win, there's no risk to get the help you need. Visit CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
Back to school means a fresh start, and there's no better place to start than with beautiful new floors.
At Lifetime Flooring, save big on beautiful tile, hardwood, LVP, and carpet. Stop in and save with our exclusive showroom specials on the floors you've always dreamed of.
Transform your home with beautiful new flooring that's built for holiday gatherings, busy families, and everyday life.
Don't wait. Save today. Visit LifetimeFlooringJacks.com to schedule your free in-home consultation. Lifetime Flooring, bringing affordable luxury home.
Lifetime Flooring.
At the Y, there's no place like this place. More than just a gym, the YMCA is a community where support, connection, and your well-being come first. And now, getting started is easier than ever with Your Rate, an income-based, affordable membership designed to fit your lifestyle and your budget so you can focus on what really matters, feeling better, moving more, and connecting with others. Join today and discover a place where you truly belong. Learn more about Your Rate at fcymca.org.
I'm with Sullivan from Cycles of Jacksonville. And Sullivan, you love the beach and you love to ride. So tell everybody what Honda's got cooking right now.
Yes, definitely. Here at Cycles of Jacksonville, we have a full line: Hondas, Vespas, Triumphs, everything you can think of just to ride to the beach. It's going to be the best summer ever when you hop on that ride this year.
So if you head to the showroom first, you're going to see all sorts of examples of what they can enjoy.
Exactly. Come see us at the showroom, Atlantic Boulevard. We're ready to see you there.
You can log on, check out their Facebook page or cyclesofjacksonville.com.
ET here for Encore Research. And this summer, discover the power of research. Clinical studies are helping researchers find better ways to prevent, diagnose, and treat disease. And community members like you make it all possible. Your participation could help drive the next generation of healthcare discoveries. Find out how you can make a difference at EncoreDocs.com. Research moves forward because of volunteers like you. Let's build a healthier Jacksonville together.
Summertime is here, and that means it's grilling season. Now, before you overpay at the big box stores, make a stop at Houston's Meat Company on Main Street in Jacksonville. For more than 50 years, Houston's has been Jacksonville's local butcher shop, serving up quality meats, incredible prices, and the kind of service you just can't find at the grocery chain. Steaks, burgers, chicken, ribs, whatever's on the grill this weekend, Houston's has you covered. Shop local, grill better. Follow Houston's Meats on social for updated weekly specials.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Thursdays on XL Primetime are on track with River City Railway. Give your guests an experience they'll never forget. Visit rivercityrailway.com and reserve your rail car today.
Love tailgating there. You know, if you've been there, how much fun it is. On the east side of the stadium, just as you're coming off the Hart Bridge, you can look down and see the beautiful rail cars and all the food and drink that is included. The Corona Cat will be roaming around. You've got beautiful full-size rail cars, flat screens, private restrooms, outdoor entertaining space, air conditioning inside, all waiting for you. Get with the folks there at rivercityrailway.com and take a tour. Reserve your rail car before they are gone. So let's fire up the ukulele. We're going to get into a little college football in the 1 o'clock hour. We've got the interview with Chris Rodriguez coming up and Ryan O'Halloran, but we got to toggle back and forth between the Jags and some college ball. So with the ukulele playing as the backdrop, let's just go with a little perfecto from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Go with a delicious Mexican lager. Found in Baja, imported by surfers for those who live life. Anchors up. The SEC, you know what they refer to it as? It just means more, okay? The mighty SEC, all right?
Got that right.
So I need from you gentlemen, okay? There are a couple of teams that don't want to be known for this, but they are. I need the last time an SEC team lost to a non-Power 4 or Power 5 opponent.
Oof.
Okay? Now, I need 2 teams in the SEC that were the most recent.
The last time they lost to a group of 5 team.
Yeah, they're the most recent, but that's the last time.
Florida and USF.
Yeah.
Okay, that you got one. That's pretty obvious.
Oh,
Yeah.
good pull.
Yeah,
And then,
exactly.
The other one is
It's so damn embarrassing that Florida is one of the answers to this question.
I think that Vandy a couple years
Alabama
ago
with
lost.
Florida State.
What do you mean? Florida State's in the ACC.
Oh,
It's a
you
joke.
couldn't wait for that one.
I'm
blew
sorry.
that
Yeah,
joke.
you worse than me.
That was terrible.
That was a
Oh,
shock.
God.
He's like, I got one, but boom.
Oh, literal JJ. What a dumbass.
Wait, JJ.
That's not like you, by the way.
I know.
That's not
I'm
like you at
usually
all.
really good with jokes.
I assumed you'd start laughing immediately.
Yeah, but every
I'm
once in a
not
while,
taking any ACC hate this year, guys.
That's right.
every once in a while,
It's
you
a
got to
very
keep
prestigious
That's it.
conference.
No more ACC
Yeah.
hate.
you got to keep it straight
Until we
too.
get a title.
Okay, so the Mighty
Hang on,
Gators.
we'll figure this out. We'll figure this out, Leon.
The Mighty Gators. The last time an SEC team lost to a non-Power 4
Can you give us the conference?
or Power
It's
5
SEC.
opponent.
Both
Not yet.
SEC. All right.
Yeah. These
Okay.
are SEC schools.
Okay. All right, we can figure this out. This can't be. It's got to be
And
Arkansas.
then, just for fun, we'll go beyond
Memphis, Arkansas.
the last 2.
I thought that Vandy last year, not like 2 years ago, lost to somebody that was a clown
I'm
show.
thinking it's Arkansas and Memphis.
Okay.
I like that one.
That's a good one.
Hang on.
I'm
All
going
right,
to go with Vandy.
just
though.
because I want this segment to continue,
All right.
and I don't want him to get off of what he just said.
No, because it is that.
He just nailed it.
All right.
Okay?
Nice.
Yeah, I don't want that to go to waste. Okay.
I was
Because
also thinking maybe Texas A&M.
no, because it kind of
Yeah.
cemented Sam Pittman's
Yeah.
no sir response to his yes sir. All right, so those were the last 2. South Florida.
I love
for-
yes, sir.
Yeah, me
So
too.
now we can't hear it anymore either, can we?
It sucks.
Do
I
you
hope
still
he
have
pops
it,
up.
JJ?
I have it somewhere. I'll find it.
I would love for him to join Marty and McGee and be an analyst. Okay, and
I
let them.
loved it.
But
Yes,
when
sir.
he got fired, I took it. I got rid of it.
Did you
All right.
really?
I mean, it's
That's
saved
blasphemous of
somewhere,
you.
but I didn't think we'd be talking about him ever again.
Okay,
That's
so
college football royalty.
real quick, I just want to get to these. So Memphis beat Pig Suey. South Florida beat the Gators last year. There were 3 in 2024.
I think Vandy was one of them.
Wow.
Okay, so we're
Yeah.
getting to Vandy because I think was that the one you were thinking
That
of?
was what I was thinking.
Did South Kakalaki lose?
Georgia State beat Vandy in 2024.
No, they were
the same
9-3
year that
so it
Vandy
wasn't them.
beat Alabama.
Go figure. Also in 2024, Boomer Sooner lost to Navy.
Right. That's
What?
right. That's right.
Venables?
Yes.
At home they lost. Yeah.
And that's kind of what got him in a little bit of trouble.
yeah.
Mississippi State in 2024
They don't even count.
lost to Toledo.
So dismissive, man. Also at home.
There it is. Thank you.
That's
that
the
was
best
with
one with
Hack.
Hack. That's the
Hack.
best
That's an old
one,
Yeah,
man.
it's the best. All right. 2023 only won. And that was War Eagle.
Hold on. Sorry. Who did Mississippi State lose to?
They lost
Toledo
to
at home.
Toledo.
Wait, so
Yeah.
Auburn lost under Hugh Freeze in his first year. They lost to. Oh God, who was
They
that?
lost to Future Stars at Vandy.
New Mexico State.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
That's right. Pavia was on that team.
Pavia.
Exactly. New Mexico State.
How bad was
This
Hugh
is-
Freeze? Hugh Freeze was worse at Auburn than Billy Napier was at Florida.
The
He
funniest
lost.
thing
Like,
about
way
Hugh
worse.
Freeze was last year going into the season at SEC Media Days, and he was like, "We belong in the playoff. We're gonna make the playoff
Remember that?
next year, dude.
All right.
Don't do that."
What was he doing?
I don't know.
He's
All
got
right.
Singleton and Coleman there, and he can't throw the ball.
Yeah.
They did deserve to beat Georgia last year. They should have beat Georgia last year.
They played well in that one. Heck,
Florida deserved to beat Georgia too, and they lost both times last year. So.
Brian Harsin still thinks he should have beat Alabama. They were up I believe.
But you blame that on Tank. If Tank goes down in bounds, that game's over.
I know. Who knows what would have happened?
That's right. Harson's probably still the coach at Auburn.
A&M in 2022 lost to Appy State. In 2021, Mizzou lost.
Remember that? Yeah, that was Haynes King.
Yes.
He got hurt in that. Didn't he get the crick in the leg that game?
A crick in his leg. I believe that was.
I think
the game.
that was it. Yeah.
2021, Mizzou lost to Army. The one that has the oldest defeat, or excuse me, the most time.
Hold on, was Drinkowitz there?
No, but Drinkwitz was.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
In 2021.
Not Drinkowitz. Drinkwitz was.
Whatever.
I'd like to have Drinkwitz.
So now that I know that he's lost to Army, that's even more. I got so much ammunition.
Yeah, I gotta believe.
Florida lost to Georgia Southern. What in 20?
That was a while ago.
13.
Oh, that was a night
that was a straight FCS team.
Forget. They never completed a pass,
dude.
And my dude Luke Cherry,
he ran for like 390 or something.
I think my dude Luke Cherry, punter for Georgia Southern, the great Luke. I don't think he needed to punt in the second half. Damn. I just think they just kept running the ball.
I was in a car with a couple other riders. We had an Alabama game. We were in the parking garage watching it, just going, "What is going on?" They literally could not stop the option.
The triple option, trust me.
Yeah.
At FIU, we played them. We told our D linemen.
They mess you up.
Did the F.
Now, what's the worst loss? Was it Jacksonville State? Was it Georgia Southern, or Miami's had like Middle Tennessee / FIU?
Georgia Southern was pretty bad.
We lost to FIU.
Yeah, but at least they weren't 1AA.
Yeah, but FIU.
True, Jacksonville State was bad. They were 1AA back then. Yeah. Georgia Southern was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
FCS.
Miami's never lost to an FCS team.
But they were championship.
But FIU is terrible.
Hey, they were championship.
I still hate Bush because of that. Bush
yeah, they were. They were FCS.
Yeah, I forgot all about Jacksonville State. That was bad. Plus,
and it was on like a Hail Mary.
And the way they lost was really bad.
All right, we've got Chris Rodriguez coming up, Ryan O'Halloran coming up, River City Railway Thursday right here on XLP.
XL Primetime from the Sutherland Lawn and Landscape Studio. Cool, calm, and collected. Wait, I thought this was supposed to be about Mike Dempsey.
Let's not get hysterical here, okay?
Mike Dempsey, 10 to noon.
Don't you ever pull anything like that again.
On 1010XL.
Hey, Tony here from Tony D's New York Pizza. No time for lunch? I get it. Walk in, check out our lunch specials, and you're back out in minutes. Fast, hot, fresh, and ready to go. Tony D's New York Pizza. Quick, easy, and always fresh. Bay Meadows and $2.95.
Hey, Hicken here. I couldn't be any happier than to join the George Moore Chevrolet family. When I say family, I mean it. Visit their beautiful showroom today off Atlantic Boulevard. Find out exactly what I'm talking about. No pressure, just friendly help. And whether you want a car, a truck, SUV, electric, pre-owned, you name it, George Moore Chevrolet has it. And if you can't make it over to Atlantic Boulevard, no problem. MooreChevy.com is easy to navigate as any site you will try. It's never been more easy to use. George Moore Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
When he speaks, QBs listen. If you like quarterback talk, get an earful with a quarterback whisperer, Denny Thompson. He shares his insights Friday mornings on The Drill. Tuned up by Encore Research Group and George Moore Chevrolet on 1010XL.
Real conversations with Farrah and Farrah clients. Here's Reggie.
Not only was being injured stressful, the first law firm that I hired made me feel even more stressful. And that was very concerning for me until I went with Farrah and Farrah.
How did that feeling change?
My attorney had the experience, and he had the respect, and the firm had the respect. And I think that made the difference in the resolution of my case. I can't think of a better decision that I made than Farrah and Farrah.
Results may vary. Jacksonville.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy. So you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you.
It's back to school season. Get a brand new fence from Superior Fence and Rail. For a limited time, get free takedown and haul away of your old fence. A $500 value with your new fence purchase. Offer valid on residential projects of 100 plus linear feet. Call today or visit SuperiorFenceandRail.com. SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
It's time to get your kid in the game with I-9 Sports. From North Jacksonville to Fleming Island, Neptune Beach to Orange Park, I-9 Sports makes it convenient for you just one day per week. Fall and winter registration open right now at I-9 Sports. Enter 1010 in the promo code for a discount.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit cards, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Transmission problems? Call Action Transmission Specialist. I'm Robin, the owner. My team provides expert service, done right the first time on all makes and models, plus a nationwide after warranty for total peace of mind. Action Transmission on Merrill Road. Get traction, call Action.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm RJ Saunders for 1010XL. This update brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. The Florida Gators and Duke Blue Devils are co-favorites to win the national championship in 2027, with both teams receiving plus 600 odds. Florida's odds improved from plus 1,300 in April after notable retention to the roster. The two teams will meet in Gainesville on December 1st in the ACC-SEC Challenge, arguably the most anticipated matchup of the 2026-27 season. Right now, 88 degrees at 1 o'clock. Time and temp brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. That just happened. Brought to you by Florida Home AC.
So there's some news out of Chapel Hill, or as Jordan likes to call it, Chapel Bill. UNC coach Bill Belichick, this is not about adult cheerleading, by the way, announced that defensive coordinator Stephen Belichick is on medical leave. This is from Brian Murphy, who works for the Raleigh News and Observer. He says, I asked if he'd be back for the season opener, and Belichick said only that, quote, he'd be back as soon as possible. To which Leon responded,
Next is a swarm of locusts coming.
They're cursed.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes,
It's starting to really unravel. Does it not feel that way?
No.
It is starting to unravel.
I don't even know. Like, it's, yeah. Like
And look,
every
and this
possible bad thing that could happen to that program.
This is even setting aside the nipple piercing that he may or
may
not
have
done.
had. Correct.
Yeah. So, wow. All right. So, River City Railway Thursday. They've got beautiful rail cars waiting for you. If you want to tailgate in style, you can railgate. And there's only so many of them and so many opportunities for you to enjoy Jaguar games. And you can do it. I'm telling you, you're entertaining clients, employees, friends, and family. You will be a superstar when it comes to tailgating and railgating. Make sure you check it all out because they've got everything that you would want to enjoy. RiverCityRailway.com, especially for all the Jaguar games this season. Let's say hello to a guy that we think will be a major impact in the run game. Before we do that, do we need one more of that? Is that
Real
right?
quick, yeah,
All
because
right,
this
one
is
more.
kind of big.
All right.
That just happened. Brought to you by Florida Home AC.
So Fox just informed the NFL that it will not renegotiate media rights until at least 2028. Lachlan Murdoch, the CEO, said. The NFL wanted to renegotiate domestic media rights deals as soon as this year, but league sources say the NFL retains full optionality in its media strategy. In other words, Fox is
well, they got a deal. I don't blame them.
This is what I was
telling. NFL wants more money.
Remember, this is what I was telling you guys about why Fox wants that 2014 playoff, because they're thinking about, do we really want to throw all that money at the NFL? Which is dumb. I think it's dumb. You think it's dumb. We all think it's dumb. They're worried about like where the money's going.
Well, also the NFL has been like expanding to every streaming.
Yes,
they've been abusing.
Yeah,
they're
also concerned that the NFL is going to say, "Well, we're not going to do anything with you."
Right? They're looking at Fox and going, "Hey, you need us way more than we need you."
Right?
This is a different world, Rupert. Deal with it. Let's say hello to C-Rod.
Now, Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors takes you in the locker room.
Joe C. from XL Primetime. Pleasure to say hello to Chris Rodriguez. He's one of the newest Jaguars. How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Taking it day by day, getting back into the flow of things, and honestly, like I say, I'm feeling good.
So, when you were signed as a free agent, what was that like? Before we kind of get into what's going on in training camp, take us through that.
Well, first off, I mean, obviously, kind of like, just talking to my agent about things, and just things didn't go the way we planned. And when I was released, I just got the call, talked to a few teams, and just weighing my options, figure out what was best for me and the family. And me and my agent talked over it, and eventually, Liam called and felt like it was a great option. So, eventually, we made a decision.
You've got a real opportunity here, Chris. I would think that from the running back room, what do you see? Your skill set, the other guys that are in the room.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like everybody can do everything. If that wasn't the case, we wouldn't all be here. But I just feel like for me, I'm still, I'm doing what I've done and what's got me to the league, and it's going to be what's keeping me here, being that powerful running back. But obviously those guys in the room can do it as well. So, just trying to, figure out my role and just trying to figure out little ways to stand out.
Talking with Chris Rodriguez, one of the first things we were worried about the foot, we didn't know. And then all of our eyes kind of went, whoa, when you went through the line on the first day of pads, you looked like you had a little power to you.
Yeah, obviously I've still been working out, sticking to the script with the trainers and the strength staff had in store for me. But obviously the powerful, that's who I am, so that won't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Running through the hole, I guess everybody talked about me running somebody. I didn't really try.
That was Ransaw.
Yeah, Ransaw is my guy, man. I wouldn't do that at practice. So I didn't really try to do it. Even if you go back and look, I really wasn't as low as I should have been. The run was okay. It was halfway decent, but at the end of the day, I got to work on getting my pads down and working on myself, my craft.
Right.
And I think Ransaw will tell you, like, he made a good read. He just I guess he slipped or something. It just made it look like something that wasn't, worked out enough. So
I think the thing is that they want that physical runner. They want a combination of LeQuint, Bashal, Rodriguez. You guys, like you said, a lot of talent in that room, but you guys got to own that line of scrimmage and own the run game.
Yeah, we do. And, and Coach will be the first one to tell you. Coach Chad, he'll tell you, like, man, we're not running explosive or with our pads down. He'll call you out on it. You can have a good run, but if you're not reading your keys and doing what you need to do, then obviously it's a negative play for us in the running back room.
All right, a couple more for Chris Rodriguez. You played at Kentucky. That's where the Liam Cohen relationship started. That was such a good experience for you playing there, the number of years. Reflect on that.
Yeah, obviously I was there prior to Liam getting there, and we had ups and downs. And then when he did finally, get there, it was a great experience. I feel like that's who made me. He came in and he put me in the right position to make it to the league. And I really respect him for that. I still have a bone to pick with him for leaving me for my last year. He knows it. I tell him about it every time I see him. But yeah, man, that relationship has done nothing but grow.
What makes him special?
Man, just the type of coach he is. I feel like he's the coach who's going to be easy to talk to off the field, and then on the field, like today, I had a bad read, and I went up and asked him about it, and he talked me through the whole play. Not just like you should have been looking here, you should have been looking. He's like, no, bro, like you got to pay attention to what's going on around you. And man, I can really respect it as a coach. Not saying that I haven't had a coach like that in the past, but for him to be my head coach and talk me through that, like, behind the scenes, I really respect it.
Wikipedia says you played center and lineman in middle school, okay? Yeah. Were you a big dude back then?
Yeah, and it wasn't in middle school. They have it wrong. Also, I think Wikipedia has had my age wrong forever. I was born in 2000, not 99.
Okay, so, you need to update that.
Yeah, but yeah, when I was, I think around 10 years old, maybe a little earlier, my godfather was my coach. And, coming from a different city, I played center, and I think nose guard, and maybe a little bit of linebacker. And what ended up happening is I broke my arm, and when I came back, my brother was playing center. So they asked me, like, hey, you want to play fullback? And I was like, yeah, like, I don't know, like, sure. So I played fullback. I got my first carry, and they were like, all right, well, this is...
The rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history. Got to middle school. And, middle school, they try to figure out who's who. Mm-hmm. And I think we were doing, like, a little Oklahoma drill, and I got the ball, and, like you said, the rest is history.
Yeah. All right, real quick, as we finish up, how good can this offense be with the added run element that Liam's looking for?
Yeah, I think we can be really good. Just from experience, I've seen the way the offense can go. I think if we all buy into it and do what we're supposed to do in the run game, it'll lead to a big pass game, and then the pass game leads to big run plays. So I guess, I'm thinking, we stick to the script, it'll all go pretty well.
Chris Rodriguez, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, he's being real modest with Ranshaw when he said that he slipped. Okay?
He trucked him.
He trucked him. He ran him over. The pass was low. It was a collision. He ran him over. But it was interesting. He also said that the trainers have him on the pitch count. Mm-hmm. So that's why we don't see him in the minute.
And the foot looks good.
The foot looks
Would
good.
you agree?
Absolutely. Yeah, the foot looks good. I like what he said about Liam. And, it's not, with the running back position, of course, not just about running, but it's also blitz pickup and all the other kind of stuff.
Right.
So he talked them through it on, you got to be able to recognize your environment and all the other kind of stuff like that. So, yeah, listen, that they could be potent. That 1-2 punch, because you got both got downhill running capabilities, and they give good thuds when they get in the hole.
And the last point I want to make real quick on Rodriguez, Matt, is that Robert Hainsey came in here hungry a year ago because another team had given up on him. Rodriguez comes in here hungry because another team had given up on him. They ain't the only two, but those are two good examples of contributors on this football team. They can.
I love the guys with the chips on their shoulder, no doubt. But number two, I love the fact that this team finally has a big back, a legit big back. It's fourth and a long one in the playoffs. Give him the ball.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to run zone read with your 6'5" quarterback.
And they'll probably be a hell of a lot more likely to do it based on that. Let's say hello to Ryan O'Halloran coming up. River City Railway Thursday right here on XL Primetime. Thanks for hanging out with us.
You're in the Sutherland Lawn and Landscape Studio on XL Primetime. When something happens in Jacksonville, you'll know, because 1010XL is Jacksonville. We live here, we work here, we play here. This is home.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
There's no doubt that we were in good hands when our son's shoulder and hip issues were diagnosed quickly by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. No matter what your orthopedic issue is, let Southeast Orthopedic Specialists take a look. You'll be glad you did.
David Garrard here. I've had the PRP treatment from Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, and my knees are really doing well. Platelet-rich plasma treatment may be the answer for whatever is hurting you.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Don't miss the Bari Breakdown with Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime, Wednesdays around 1:35 for the latest in sports injuries from all the big names in the game. Who's MIA? Who's coming back? Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime, Wednesdays at 1:35 on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
25 weeks comes down to this.
You ready?
3 wide under the lights. Zero margin for error. Everything on the line. Flirting with 200 miles per hour in the place where this journey began. Race 26, the final hunt for a spot in the chase. The Coke Zero Sugar 400 weekend at Daytona, August 28th through 29th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
You may not be able to control the air you breathe on the outside, but you certainly can on the inside of your home. Just call Florida Home AC and ask about the Remy Halo. It's the next generation of air quality technology. Call 777-4300 for Florida Home AC.
Good people drink good beer, and great people drink Mocama, a refined craft brewery out of Fernandina Beach, Florida. Mocama Beer Company brings sophisticated flagship beers, including Cosmico IPA and Dune Garden Lager, to the greater Jacksonville area. Whether you're hitting the water with friends or enjoying a backyard barbecue, Mocama has the perfect pair for your summer activities. Look for us wherever great beers are sold and find your Mocama.
I move mountains for a living. Literally. That means I don't carry hand lotion, and when it comes to serious heartburn, I don't mess around with anything but Rolaids Max Strength. Its dual-active formula has 1,500 milligrams of calcium carbonate and magnesium hydroxide that relieves heartburn fast. And the best part? The roll fits right here in my pocket, so I can get back to moving mountains.
Rolaids spells powerful relief. 1,500 milligrams is our highest amount of antacid per tablet. Read each label. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
It's NFL training camp time, and any good football team has a good coach to go with it. Hacker here, and that is very similar to your weight loss journey. That's what I discovered with Awaken 180 weight loss. I tried injections. I tried pills that suppressed your appetite. Nothing worked until I turned to a coach. And that's exactly what you get with Awaken 180 weight loss. I met with my coach, Kate, every single week. We made a game plan for the week. I told her about what was in store for me, what I had to do coming up as far as vacations, things along those lines. She worked with me, and the weight fell off. Over 100 pounds down thanks to Awaken 180 weight loss and the great coaching that comes with Awaken 180 weight loss. You don't have to do it by yourself. You have the coach right by your side. Call 844-346-1800 or go to awaken180weightloss.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Our buddy, Ryan O'Halloran, columnist for the Florida Times Union, Jacksonville.com, joins us now. We talk Jaguar football primarily. Rah, rah, rah. How you doing, buddy?
Good, guys, and the humidity arrived today.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was bad.
Frank Francis just walked in, and he's like, how you doing, Joey? I'm like, AC. That's all you need to know, okay? Indoors better than outdoors today. But you're right, Ryan. It got steamy, muggy. The wind, there was no wind moving at all. And the players need a little bit of that, right?
Yeah, I think they calloused them up a little bit, and you figured today was going to be in the sort of the spiders slash shells because they'll go hard tomorrow. But 42 plays of 11 on 11. Thought Trevor Lawrence had a better day than he had the other, two days ago, which couldn't get any worse. But a lot of emphasis on passing game today.
So Ryan, do you of practice, the temperament of practice, to kind of get after it? I've been impressed with the team thus far.
Yeah, it's The brawls, there hasn't been a fight or a brawl, which are just totally stupid anyways. You got guys running into the pile and stuff. But what you do see is, and one thing that sticks out to me is during these breaks in practices, you see Josh Hines-Allen talking to Walker Little and Anton Harris. You see the corners talking to the receivers. And there seems to be a real, brotherhood in terms of, hey, we're out here getting our work in. We're helping each other get better. There's no time to talk trash so much, but I do think the temperament has been good, and you see guys protecting themselves as well and each other.
So I saw Durfee kind of show up today. Obviously with the would have been sack on Trevor Lawrence when he hit that deep ball to Brian Thomas when he blew by Walker Little. I kind of feel like maybe he's at the point now. He's a rookie, obviously. Maybe it's starting to he's starting to understand it. It's starting to click a little bit because he's had a couple good practices. This might have been his best practice, I think.
Yeah, and there would have been there's at least 4 or 5 of those would have been sacks today. That's a topic for later, but yeah, it's right now, if Zach has a great camp, he's still running into a little bit of a numbers game, but that doesn't mean you can't be called up. There's a lot of those stories last year where, you get your 3 call-ups and you're promoted to the roster, but, with Hines Allen and Walker and Wesley Williams and Strigow and BJ Green, I think Dufree has sort of an uphill climb just from that, but he's going to play a ton in these preseason games, and that's how he's going to be able to show the coaches that, hey, I may not make this team, but I'm going to be able to help you, because he looks pretty twitchy, and he's not the biggest guy, but he knows how to use that bendy. He knows how to get low and get around. And I mean, when he went against Walker Little, I mean, Walker, bend your knees, buddy. So.
We were talking
it's like
about
Walker's just getting bludgeoned day after day.
Yeah, and look, he is still part of this team for a reason, Ryan, because they didn't really know, at least I don't believe they knew, the true timeline of when Cole Van Lanen was going to be healthy. It doesn't mean he can be moved immediately, but there's nothing but encouraging news surrounding what you and everyone else have seen over the last handful of days. Anton at left and Cole Van Lanen working on the side, looking good.
Yeah, I mean, Van Lanen, they think his best spot's right tackle, but let's go Walker Little here.
Yeah.
Unless a team calls them and says, we'll give you a 3rd-round pick, we ran out of tackles, I think the Jaguars would still be smart to hang on to him, because regardless of the salary cap hit, they can carry it, no problem. But he moved inside to play a little bit of guard today. So now that it can be a swing tackle, he can work inside a little bit. And so what was interesting to me, though, about the offensive line is they had Emmanuel Pregnon with first-team right guard until they got nicked up a little bit. I think it was a back injury.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was ready to see that, because I pretty much had seen enough of Milam for a couple of days. But then they had to put Milam back in there. But today was a big experiment day. And with Walker Little, he does need to get reps at right tackle, left tackle, right guard, and left guard.
Speaking of experiments, Anton Harris, he's going to be the left tackle, I think, even if Van Lanen returns. Walker Little and he'll probably battle with it for the right. But I think me and you over there that one particular time on one-on-ones, and he had a bullet wound when he was coming up with a one-on-one practice. He was like he was, you know what I'm saying? His mannerism just bothers me, man. I know it just bothers me. That's all.
For people listening, he had one-on-one rep 2 days ago, and Dennis Gardeck went right by Anton, who then stumbled. The former Jaguars offensive tackle Leon Searcy was not happy with that rep.
With good reason, yes.
With good reason. And then that was his last rep. Anton talked to a couple of us today after practice, and he said that, the conversation was pretty short. They said, "Are you up for this?" He said, "Let's go." So it definitely feels like, a little bit of a riding the bike thing since he played at Oklahoma. But he said the key thing and what he appreciated is doing this early, because he says him and Ezra Cleveland had not taken a snap next to each other at all. Right. So they're really working on that communication. And Leon, one thing you mentioned earlier this week on the air was that mindset of right tackle to left tackle. And I asked Anton that, and he said, well, there's not a heightened sense because I want to win the play and protect Trevor at all costs, right side or left side. But you can't help but feel a little bit more of the pressure moving over to that side. They feel he's ready for it.
I think it's worth pointing out when you talk about the communication of those two, and then the other half of this, Ryan, is I'm watching, and I know you watched Van Lanen work on the side. He is now working from a right tackle point of view with his reps, and this is not padded or anything like that, but that just screams to me.
Yeah, 2 days ago, he did some work where he had his gloves and his elbow pads on, so he's sort of getting that ready to go. And then he's also added the sleeve on his knee, which he didn't have before. That means he's probably learning how to work with that on. I think that I would be encouraged by him at this point, but he needs some work before he's ready for the regular season opener. So, but one thing about this pass rush, guys, is either they have the best edge rushers in the world, but maybe they'll be good, but you're not seeing any chip blocks yet. So it's like, hey, they're sending 5 out on the route. And so we'll see, against the New Orleans, how the backups do in that situation where they're getting some help from tight ends and running backs. But today they would have had a ton of sacks.
So I don't know about you, Ryan, but I cannot see a scenario where Josh Cameron does not make this roster. I mean, you see him out there every day, and he clearly I mean, but for 3 really good receivers in front of him, like if he were on this team last year, you'd be like, that guy's going to start. Like before everything unfolded last year. I think he's had that good of a camp, and I think they need that type of go get that 50-50 ball guy.
Yeah, because they don't have that right now in terms of that body type. And, with rookies, it's okay. OTAs, he did great, but wait till training camp. Well, he did great then. We'll wait till he puts the pads on. Well, he continues to maintain or even ascend. He had a great catch today. The play would have been a sack, but so what? I had him making the team because this is where Hunter gives you a little bit of roster math advantage. If you count Hunter as a corner, then you can maybe keep 5-6 receivers, and maybe C.J. Williams is your 6th guy. The key for Josh Cameron is live special teams in these games coming up, because not only do you make the team, that's how you get a jersey on Sunday. So he's been, I don't know if it's a pleasant surprise, but he's been one of the cool stories of camp because he just keeps doing it.
Couple more for Ryan O'Halloran. You can find all of his stuff at Jacksonville.com, the Florida Times Union, and of course on X at Ryan O'Halloran. The biggest battles in your mind right now, in other words, either a roster spot battle that you're looking at or a starter spot battle that you think you've got a little more clarity on.
I mean, I think the real starter spot is Miller and Combs at weak side linebacker, and I thought both have had a lot of good moments. Combs just looks so freaking good out there.
Yeah.
I mean, run, pass, he looks comfortable in coverage. I mean, him following Parker Washington down the field the other day and having a pass breakup, that was impressive that he could, at least get close to keeping up with Parker. So that's the one. As far as the other roster spots is, do they want to keep 10 linemen or they want to keep 9? Udoga, that would put him in danger. And, do they feel good about that 9th guy being, Milam or Monheim? Can Monheim play more than one spot? So it's interesting to say is like, it's a 53-man roster. Right now it's like, is there like 4 or 5 spots that are up for grabs? I think what's really going to clarify, crystallize over the next couple weeks is the roles within that 53-man roster. Is Ransaw your 3rd safety? Is Jerry Jones your starting corner? If Hunter gets a break to play offense, I say yes. That kind of thing is going to be more intriguing because you should have a pretty good feel on which 53 guys are going to make the team.
So, Ryan, how has Rodriguez looked to you?
Well, he was out there today, and that's always a positive. He had that, obviously the play that was talked about running over Ransaw 2 or 3 days ago. With Chris Rodriguez at this point, it's almost like it's a victory when he's out there. But you can see when he gets up the field and through that first wave, you can see why they signed him. Just sort of runs with an edge there. So I think they should be encouraged by the running back spot because I thought Tootin showed some burst. LeQuint's going to do his thing on 3rd down. So I think they got 3 guys they can count on right there.
So this is kind of off the radar, but I've been watching him like the last 3 or 4 practices. Hunter Long's had a good camp. Like I don't know what they're going to do there at tight end. That's going to be, I guess. Obviously, we're going to see what happens with these in the joint practices. See how, if Koziel can be a guy that can line up and actually engage and block, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, and I don't think Hunter Long would make the team at the expense of Koziel. He would make the team at the expense of a receiver. And so, or if you keep 9 linemen instead of 10, maybe that's how he gets on the team. A little bit of chatter is that they've been more impressed with Koziel as a blocker than they anticipated because he just wasn't asked to do a lot of that last year at Houston. Borkature, obviously, he's on the team. You know what you're going to get there. So, but Hunter Long had some good catches for this team last year, like some 3rd and shorts on the flat. So he sort of has some chemistry with Trevor Lawrence. I did not have him making the team entering camp because he was banged up during the offseason, but he's another guy that is maybe forcing them to move some magnets around on that depth chart.
Yeah, I didn't have him making it either, and I do feel like both of the tight ends that they've drafted will win out over him, but you're right, the numbers still may suggest that he has a spot. Quentin Morris, too, I believe, makes this roster, so we'll see where it goes. Do you have Florida at the Gators at 8 or 9 wins? I couldn't remember what you...
Oh, probably 8. which would be I mean, obviously a step forward. But I was glad to know they have lifted a combined 14,000 pounds.
Yes, an elephant
this offseason. That was good. Not so much about the quarterback competition.
That's a very Billy Napier line, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
That 14,000 combined.
We'll take it.
That's definitely that.
But yeah, so yeah, you got to. I may go down there for the scrimmage on the 15th just to see what the quarterbacks look like, or I may just watch it on Twitter. But we'll see how it goes at Florida. And I think they got great skill position players. Just okay, can they block?
All right, we will see where it goes. You will be on the lead tomorrow afternoon.
Yep, 4 to 6. I'll be at Jaguars for the first couple hours, then going over to Florida State to wait outside a parking lot to talk to a couple of their people, and we'll have updates from both those spots tomorrow with Hayes.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to watch it. So we'll go from there. Ryan we appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
All right, fellas. Take care now.
I mean, Norvell, first couple years, everybody come on out, man.
Yeah.
Come out and watch us.
Well, the whole idea was it was going to be a traveling caravan, and we've had this discussion with the PR folks there.
They win 10 games, then they win 12. After the big 12-0 regular season, when they got hosed, everybody come on out. See our new team we've got.
Yeah, haven't heard a word about this one.
Nothing since.
Yeah, that Ryan's talking about. It's XL Primetime River City Railway Thursday. Find out all about the rail cars with an easy log on rivercityrailway.com.
From the Sutherland Lawn and Landscape Studio, transforming outdoor spaces, elevating everyday living. Let the excitement of the game take you away.
Back on top of the college basketball world championship madness.
Your home for play-by-play is 1010XL.
It's a great day to be a Gator.
Joe C. for Hard Rock Bet, and the opportunities to play and win were endless during a month of unbelievable soccer, and Hard Rock Bet isn't slowing down, giving you new promos every single day. We're talking no sweat bets, profit boosts, bonus bets, and more. So no matter the day or the game, there's always something waiting for you in the app. Open Hard Rock Bet now and see what you've got today. And if you don't have the app, download it and get in the game. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Concerned about gambling? Call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Like many football fans in Jacksonville, I love defense. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett, and I'm here to tell you that defense in the courtroom is important as well. That's because penalties for DUI are much more serious than penalties on the gridiron. If you or someone you know is facing a DUI, call us for a free case analysis now. Know before you blow 858-9818. Put my more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Office is Jacksonville, serving all surrounding counties. Call 858-9818 or go to knowbeforeyoublow.com.
Imagine this, you and your buddies outside enjoying the warm weather. The grill is fired up, steaks are sizzling, drinks in hand, and you're all hanging out around your brand new outdoor kitchen. CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living can make it happen. From custom outdoor kitchens to fireplaces, fire pits, and more. They bring your backyard dreams to life. You dream it, they build it. Visit CSSFireplaces.com and make your backyard the place everyone wants to be this season.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
The investment landscape always changing. New rules, new regulations, new opportunities. But at ITP Partners, one thing stays constant, our commitment to your financial future. ITP Partners Jeff Hartman, Chris Bryant, Janice Cobb, Dan Abel, Reagan Wright, and Reed Wingate. Your personalized investment strategy built on trust, transparency, and experience. They're ITP Partners. They're my financial partners for life. Registered representatives offering securities offered through Cetera Wealth Services, LLC, member FINRA SIPC, and advisory services offered through Blue Horizon Equity, Inc.
Tailgaters parking is approaching sellout for this upcoming season. Permanent restrooms, all-day security, and on-site restaurant pavilion. Due to stadium construction, your previous parking may be gone. Log on to tailgatorsparking.com today.
Birthdays, anniversaries, and graduations happen year-round. That's why it's good to have Kuhn Flowers on hand to send that floral arrangement with a simple click. Call or showroom visit. Make Kuhn Flowers your go-to when you need to send your love.
Blue here for the blue.
Crab House, located right off of San Jose. It's on Jewington Creek Road. They've been around since 1996. Indoor-outdoor dining. Also, takeout is available at the Blue Crab House. Open 4:30 to 9, Tuesday through Saturday. Sunday, noon until 9. Remember, Tuesday, $2 margaritas. Wednesday, $1 oyster night. How about the blue crabs? How about my personal favorite, the Canadian snow crabs? Whatever it is that you fancy, you get it right there. The Blue Crab House.
Prosser here. You want to know 3 words you can live by? Job well done. Want to know 3 more? Custom tree surgeons. Those 2 go hand in hand. When summer storms come crashing through or hurricane winds start to blow, Custom Tree Surgeons is always on standby, doing it better than everyone else. No job too big or too small, and always job well done. With Custom Tree Surgeons, call Custom Tree Surgeons or visit them at CustomTreeSurgeons.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
All right, my golden moment is, gentlemen, tonight we have ball. We have the Hall of Fame game. We've got my quarterback. It's my quarterback we're talking about, Carson Beck, who JJ had mentioned earlier in the pregame. Okay, did I say pregame? I like that sound.
It's a pregame.
Pregame meeting. Yeah. Pregame meeting ended the college football season and started the NFL season, all within 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Same guy. But he's my quarterback. Well, I'm looking forward to see. He's my quarterback.
Out. Yeah, he is
for another 3 weeks till Menza kicks it off.
Yeah. Well, listen, I tell you what. If any guy that plays for Miami, played at Miami, he's my guy until they play us.
Yeah, and Jacksonville kid.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
So you can root for him from that respect as well.
Oh yeah, I ran into one of his coaches at Cigar Bar.
Oh, okay.
Because he had on the Hurricane shirt. I said, "Oh, what you know about the Canes?" Because I questioned people that put
I like
my
that
gear
you
on.
always make sure they're like a true supporter.
Yeah, exactly. So I said,
like Spurrier would say, "I'm not signing an autograph unless I know you're a Gator."
He was next to me. I said, "Man, what you know about the Hurricanes?" He said, "Oh yeah, Carson got this for me. I was his coach." One of his coaches at Mandarin. I said,
nice.
He had the name dropped, but that's okay.
Well, yeah, but he needed approval of street cred to
exactly.
you.
I mean, Carson got me up in that box for the Notre Dame game.
Yeah.
Nice. I will always be
Give him
indebted
credit
for that.
over Denny.
Yeah.
But
we never found
without
we
him,
never found
there
out.
is
no Denny getting that box.
Yeah,
but
we never found out, though. Was that Carson's box or Denny's
box? So Carson has the box,
Right.
but Denny also had a box up there.
So were you in Denny's box
Yes,
or Carson?
I
You
was
were
in Denny's with Denny's family.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But either way, like I said, without Carson,
Danny
there ain't
high
no
roller,
box.
man. Danny is a high
Yeah.
roller. He doesn't like you to know that, but he's a high roller.
Those boxes for the season, they cost, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
I go in the Legends box, which is free.
This was like the suite. There's 2 suite sections at Hard Rock, and this was the elite suite. Like with Dana White and Bezos was there. Like I guess his daughter goes to Miami or something. So these were like the elite boxes.
He's literally like, I walked out of the press box and he's like 2 doors down.
Oh yeah, I forgot we saw Matt there.
Like 2 doors down. That's pretty good.
Leon didn't make it.
I didn't. I enjoyed that Cigar Bar.
Yeah.
That was a brutal day. It was raining.
Oh my god.
But what a game you saw. What a game, man. God, that ended up being like the
game of the year.
Kind of the key game till the playoff was announced.
Without question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Golden moment.
All right, my golden moment is it's Thursday. It's Carson Beck against Kenny Pickett tonight.
Kenny Pickett's
Riveting.
he's trying to reclaim his career, and he's going to try and do it in Carolina.
You'll watch it and you'll love it, man.
I will watch it. I won't love it, but I will watch it.
I hope there's not
guarantee
any
that.
congealed paint issues with the field.
Right. It's so funny. We're talking about a former first-round pick.
Yeah, they thought he was going to be the starter.
Yeah, but he was also that was a lean year of QBs.
There was not a lot of quarterback talent, but
Like
the
if he
point
came
is,
out this year, or the year before, he'd been like a 3rd or 4th rounder.
I guess my point is that how far removed is he, just in terms of your football eye? A former first-round draft pick is on his 3rd team at least.
At least 13.
I believe it's his 3rd team.
Bro, he looks like a poor man's Leonardo DiCaprio. Doesn't he?
I mean, I don't.
He might want to take up acting, or he's acting as a quarterback.
Wait a second. Just hang on one second. Do I need to say this? Who would you rather have as your backup right now, Kenny Pickett or Mons?
Oh, Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett.
By the way, this is his fifth.
Look at everybody who goes, Kenny Pickett.
This is his 5th team.
Wow.
5th?
Yes.
Oh, I was only giving credit for 3.
Steelers, Eagles, Browns practice squad, Raiders,
and now the Panthers.
Yeah, 100%. I'd rather have him.
I remember the Eagles. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, he's a Super Bowl champion.
Wow.
Is he?
With the Eagles.
Yeah.
Look, I had to fight like a dog in the street to get.
Although, is he really any better than Bradley? If you think about it.
Who's Bradley?
It's Carter Bradley.
Carter Bradley.
He's Gus
Back
Bradley's
of the
son.
day.
Oh, I see.
I don't know how much. I mean, who knows? I mean, he started games in the league, so I guess I'd still rather have him.
Wait, is that literally Gus Bradley's son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this league
he
is
had a
so annoying with that. Like, remember when they brought Doug Peterson's son in? Like,
Yeah, he was trying to make the tight end position. But Carter, actually, he ain't bad.
Nepotism.
He really
Yeah,
is.
he wasn't trying to make the try. It was complete nepotism, and he was trying to get him on until it was clear he wasn't any good.
It's like Steve Belichick being the defensive
That's exactly what
coordinator.
it is.
Who's on administrative leave, and you'll never know the difference.
I'll tell you, it will be fun to watch. I'm excited to watch Carson.
Because I
want to see
think
how
had
he
a good
how he
career,
plays.
good arm, can see the field
Carson
pretty
Beck.
well. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was back to Carter Bradley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have no idea whether either one of them will be any good.
I'm looking to see Carson Beck. It's going to be fun.
What numbers you
It's going to
giving
be a
him?
lot of fun.
What numbers you giving? I always say 10 or 14, 140, and 2 touchdowns.
I said 13 to 23 for like $142.
Yeah, I
no
went 13 to
touchdowns, one
26.
pick.
Yeah, I had 26 tosses.
But that's not negative. I mean, that's just what a rookie does.
Right. And there probably will be more balls handed off as opposed to through the air. But Carson's 6'5". He can move. He has the ability to obviously work with his legs.
He's got a hose too.
Yeah,
man.
and he can operate in the pocket. He can sling it. So we'll see how he does. But I'm talking to J.P. Shadrick, the newest voice of the Arizona Cardinals. Like, this team may not win a game,
bro.
Yeah.
They
If
may
he
not
does what
win
Leon
a
says,
game.
like if he goes out there and goes 10 of 14 for 140 and 2 tuds, I don't care if it's a preseason game. I don't care if it's a Hall of Fame. He's playing against nobodies. All of a sudden, those eyes start to get a little bit bigger for all those people in the Cardinals.
Well, yeah.
You start to say, okay, all right.
I think more than anything else.
And Jacoby Brissett starts to get a little more fire on him,
Well,
too.
yeah, they don't know what they have with him. That's what they're trying to find out. But make no mistake, Jacoby Brissett is the backup that you always talk about needing. He is a guy that's proven that he can step in a moment's notice and know the offense and run it. And now he has starters. He has starters mentality where he can go in and he can operate and run a game. He's played with Indianapolis, with New England, with Arizona, all over the place.
Almost beat us.
By the way, we did play.
Yes,
I'm not going to tell you who I played this with at the camp today, but we played the what if game. He might be the guy they'd go after if something drastic happened. Something horrible happened. Brissett might be the guy they go after.
Yeah, but right now he's being viewed as a starter. So
Yeah, but if you're the Cardinals and somebody wants to give you a 1 for him,
you're not going
And you're tanking a 1?
Yeah, you're
well,
not.
if you don't have a quarterback, what are you going to do?
Not ever give up a 1.
Not
For
Bro,
Jacoby
if-
Brissett. Are you on drugs,
If the
bro?
ugly happens and
you
you
ain't doing
and
that.
you need a quarterback,
Then guess what? They're just going to swallow it and take the L's, man.
and
That's
they'll get in line
insane.
for the next.
I don't know if you do that, man. You got a team that's loaded right now.
It depends on what portion of the year that this happens. That's number one.
Camp. That's
Yeah.
what the whole
Oh,
thing was
okay,
camp.
yeah, they ain't giving up a first,
Dude,
though.
they're just going to try to get a...
They're
going to tank.
They're going to run with Joey football. Is that what you're saying?
We'll find out. It could be Felipe Aguilar. It could be that ain't happening either. It's XL Primetime.
From the Sutherland Lawn and Landscape Studio.
XL Primetime.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at keybuickgmc.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Go to the green every Saturday morning.
Happy learned how to putt.
And get golf tips and talk to help make your golf game more fun on the Edwin Watts Golf Hour. Saturday morning at 10 on 1010XL.
Tommy Mack here for Duval Glass and Mirror. You don't have to remodel your entire home to make a big impression. Sometimes all it takes is a beautiful frameless shower, a custom-cut mirror, or just replacing that fogged, cracked, or outdated glass that's been bothering you for years. Jacksonville homeowners trust Duval Glass and Mirror for expert craftsmanship, honest service, and flawless results. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote today. There's only one name for glass and mirror. It's Duval.
true for Coy Dental. That's right, Carlson Dental is now Coy Dental. Dr. Lee has been practicing there for 9 years, has purchased the company. The Coy Dental team still has the same great dentists and staff. And remember, if you get nervous visiting a dentist, don't. There's never a problem at Coy Dental. With light sedation for cleaning and deep sedation for all your restorative needs. Coy Dental, located in Bartram Park.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay and Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
It's tune-up time, and Florida Home AC, the official AC partner of the Jaguars, wants to partner with you for a cool summer season. Tune up your AC unit right now so it's running at peak performance when you need it most. Just call 777-4300 and order a tune-up for just $59. Keep your unit humming at optimal level. Log on to FloridaHomeAC.com and take advantage of their savings. Keep cool with Florida Home AC. That's 777-4300.
Frank Frangie here for my friends at Coyle Fencing. You've heard me talk about our Bragan baseball complex with walk-off charities and we needed a batter's eye. Nobody knew how to do it. Coyle figured it out, and it is great. Since then, Coyle & Sons has completed hundreds of projects, including most recently our football fields at Fort Family Park. The bottom line is they do everything. They do it well. It looks great. I trust Coyle & Sons. You can too. Since 1927, they've been getting it right. CoyleJacks.com, C-O-Y-L-E Jacks.com. That's where you find them. A proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The doctors at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists have resolved my hip and foot issues, and I'm back to training for the 2028 Olympics in LA. This is Garrett Scantling, and I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
This is David Garrard. Following my knee surgeries and recovery, I'm continuing to feel great and would recommend Southeast Orthopedic to anyone who's experiencing orthopedic pain.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
I'm Matt Lennon with AB Signs. Every day your company vehicle is on the road. Is it bringing you customers? I turn trucks, trailers, and storefronts into powerful advertising. Make your business impossible to miss with AB Signs.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Thursdays on XL Primetime are on track with River City Railway. Give your guests an experience they'll never forget. Visit rivercityrailway.com and reserve your rail car today.
Take advantage of it. There's only so many of those beautiful rail cars, and people are looking. You can easily find out just by logging on to rivercityrailway.com as far as what the experience is. Game day deserves something unforgettable. You can reserve your rail car for the entire football season or rent it for a single home game, food and open bar included. Make sure you check it all out at rivercityrailway.com. East side of the stadium is the easiest way to say it, right across from Tailgaters, right behind E parking. So we are talking a great setup. Find out about it. The idea of the practice tomorrow with the mock game, then from that point, you're going into basically game week. Next week for your Jacksonville Jaguars, they're going to be on a plane, love saying that, on a plane getting ready for the New Orleans Saints in the first of the preseason games, joint practices, the joint against New Orleans. And the Saints are an interesting team. We're going to see Etienne or Travis Etienne.
Yeah, Etienne.
Travis Etienne.
Not 2 Chainz.
Yeah. And he will be there along with Alvin Kamara.
Is it Chain or Chan?
Chain.
I don't know. Etienne, I thought.
I think it's A-Chan. I think it's A-Chan.
Yeah.
Not 2 Chainz.
Don't worry. We probably
just
won't
CTN.
ever have to talk about him again.
A-Chan sounds more Cajun than A-Chain.
Yeah,
I
it
think
just
it's
should have
A-Chan.
been. It should have always been like.
And I'm glad you didn't have that Rafa Salafusa would never got past number 1.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Guaranteed. Eddie O said, "Hey, Etienne, come over here." Guaranteed. But we'll at least get to see him and Kamara.
Yeah, you know what? New Orleans took A-Chain, and they took Ogeron from Florida. I don't appreciate that.
I know. Louisiana stole him straight from us. And Eddie O now, I would think, is just soaking and basking in the idea of being back coaching.
How many beignets you think he had on at least a dozen.
And some of that mama cooking, which is, what he enjoys more than anything else. We'll get into a little more college football tomorrow, since we mentioned Eddie O going to LSU and Lane Kiffin, and just taking a look at what the football team's going to look like for him going forward. Sam Levitt, how does he look? We won't know too much from the early days of fall camp, but once all these practices get rolling, because LSU was one of, how many was it yesterday? 10 that got rolling in the SEC alone. And Sam Levitt is they're pinning their hope on that dude from Arizona State to Baton Rouge. They paid him a bunch of money. What, $6 million? Is that the number?
I think that's right.
Yeah. It's a lot of cash. They paid a lot of guys a lot of cash down there in the Crescent City to see if they can put together a national championship run.
They gave him the money. What did they get? They gave him $50 million to spend on the roster.
Basically,
that's the
estimate.
The rumor.
Yeah.
The rumor.
Well,
I mean, it's not just that. It's they paid off Brian Kelly for $53 million. They hired Lane Kiffin for $12 million a year. They hired his coordinators, and both of them are making an extreme amount of money. His staff is making an extreme amount of money. They threw a ton of money into private NIL. They already have the $23 million for the rev share, which is the NIL inter university NIL is what they call it, or whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of money invested in this program this year, a lot.
Yeah. And that's obviously north of $100 million. When you
that's like they're almost like the Yankees of college football right now. Like they are spending,
and they're not afraid.
No,
they are not afraid. They want it so bad. And I always joke with Big Vic, my neighbor, that you guys are willing to like turn up whatever you possibly can from Big Oil to get in position to where you can go win yourself a championship. Buying it, there ain't nothing wrong with that, but it still feels like they expect it right away because of the money they spent. Speaking of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
The Embedded and Shredded, the Arnold Schwarzenegger of the Embedded and Shredded reporters around your Jacksonville Jaguars. He just picks up his own chair like a Hulkamania.
I hope I don't get injured. I haven't activated my glutes yet.
I was making sure that you did not have that problem. I think you fired your glutes at practice earlier today. I think you were ready to go.
Yeah, ready to go. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up on the Frangie Show. It's wonderful to see you guys.
Yes,
always enjoy
Thursday.
this. Best 2 minutes of my week right here.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a fun practice. So we'll certainly talk all about it. The mock game tomorrow will be a lot of fun. We'll kind of preview that, like what we want to see. Lee Smith will join us at 2:15 to talk golf. The executive director of the Players Championship will have Pete Prisco at 3:15 talking Jags and NFL. And I had a chance to catch up with Anton Harrison, your new left tackle. So we'll play that as well.
What did you think of Anton? Big Search, you got to tell them how you described him when he was walking over to one-on-ones on Tuesday.
Well, in team, he fell in team, and he had to get up. So, he had the mannerism like he couldn't walk, and he was limping. He was walking like he had a bullet wound in his leg or something like that. I love the kid's athleticism and his ability, but I just don't like watching him in practice because he's always tired. He's always tired.
Bad body language.
Bad body language.
I don't even know it's that. I think it's just like he's got the look of, I'm done with this. I don't want to be here.
And now he knows he's on lock.
Yeah. I mean, look, the thing about Anton Harrison, this surprised me. He's still just 24. Like it feels like he's been here a while. He's going into his fourth year, but kind of like Trayvon. Like I still can't believe Branson Combs is 6 months older than Trayvon Walker.
That's wild.
It's
really
crazy.
wild to think about.
When you compare like this era of guys that just were in college for 3 years, then went into the NFL versus guys that stayed in college for 6 years,
right?
And then are in. So I mean, Anton's still just 24, not even close to the prime of his career yet. But I think he's going to do really well at left tackle. I think this is a really good move for the Jaguars. But yeah, to Leon's point, now you got to step up, embrace it, and become a elite left tackle.
Yep, necessity brings about new invention on this football team. That's for sure.
Yep.
All right, Hayes, we'll be listening. Looking forward to it. You got the Francis Show coming up at 2:00, and then you have Jaguars programming at 4:00 this afternoon. I believe this is the last go of JP Shad.
It is.
Yeah,
on Jaguars happy hour this afternoon at Thursday. Big Sirs brought us in lunch. Love you, bro. Thank you, man.
Hey, it's football,
Always,
baby. It's football.
Yeah, you need to celebrate. All right, we are done. Thanks to River City Railway. Don't forget tailgate. You can railgate in style for all your Jaguar home games. Make it an entertainment space for all of your tailgating. Check out rivercityrailway.com and rent one before they are gone. We are gone. Big Sirs, Maddie, Joe C, and JJ.